Going live. Ready?
Oh yeah, we on right now.
Oh, you on right now? All right.
Yeah. Muntzman TV The Movement.
Sorry,
Back at it.
We had to knock that the broadcast down. We were passing the bridge here, and we didn't want any of the sound or the picture distorted because of all the traffic that's going by back and forth. But we're here now. We're back online, and we're going to be starting starting movement again. So let's go. And by the way, we're about a block away, maybe half a block away from the Hazel Park Police Department headquarters. And we'll show you those in a minute. Get all of that.
I'm getting as much of it as possible, man. This is Muntzman TV. This is The Movement. And best believe it's real. And what's real is the movement.
It's revolution.
The revolution.
Best word for it. Revolution. It's coming.
Oh yeah, it's coming. The revolution.
You just pick what side you're gonna be on.
Well, as it is in life, as always, in a revolution, you either step your game up or step off the court. Because these cats out here, they know how to play the game. You better know how to play it and play to win it. If not, you're gonna get played. Well, go for it. Oh, too late. In a minute, we're about to step into the punk-ass Hazel Park Police Department and let them know. As far as I'm concerned, whoever. As far as I'm concerned, whoever. We're gonna let everybody know of the movement. Everybody, any and everybody that we can. Because as the revolution goes,
on, CBS property.
Oh yeah.
You can't go on the CBS property. So we're gonna come back around when we walk back. When we walk back to our cars and everything, we're just gonna fucking come back down this way.
Even the revolution may have some hurdles, but if you're willing, you can go around it, go through it, go around it, get through it, get to it, but eventually you get over it.
Now remember, don't break any traffic laws. Oh, and I had a Hazel Park police officer himself tell me it's illegal to go through a yellow light. Now, last time I checked, yellow means slow down or be cautious when proceeding. Now, I did not realize that in the past few years that it means completely stop, because that will make the red light completely irrelevant, because you'll have to stop at the yellow instead of red. But I received a ticket from Hazel Park for my car was underneath the light as it turned to yellow, and I was ticketed for going through red light. So we'll see how things go.
Wow. Either the traffic laws have changed major, or you have some punk ass road cops trying to fill out some little bitch ass quotas. Cause I've never heard of any shit like that. Never. I never thought I'd be shocked by anything that the police officer does, but that just baffles the hell out of me. You give somebody a ticket for running a yellow light? Really? You have people.
And that's exactly what I said. I was like, the only thing I got pissed off about was he stopped me. He stopped me. He was on a road called Myers. Now, there's a street called DeQuinder that runs this way, and then Myers runs this way. Now, there's at least maybe 6 blocks before you get from DeQuinder to John R. Now, he was on Myers facing towards DeQuinder Road. I turned off of DeQuinder onto Myers, and I was at least 4 blocks ahead of him. I looked behind me, seen a car speeding. Now, I thought that was a regular car, just speeding. I was thinking the cop was going to get him. Well, come to find out it was the cop. And as I was underneath the light, that's when he said that I ran the red light. Now, that makes that cop was stalking me, and he sped. He had to have been doing at least 45, maybe 50 miles an hour down them side streets. Now, each block has a stop sign, so he had to stop on each stop sign. He didn't do that. He must have been doing at least 50 down one side street. And it's cops like that that give the. Now, I'm not saying all cops are bad, because I know a few good cops, but it's cops like that who give the good cops a bad name. That's my position.
As always, it always seems as if good cops are going to be outweighed by the jackasses like I had to deal with today. So we're going to get to the bottom of this shit. And hopefully this change gets a couple people at least motivated to get started to join the revolution, or create one of their own.
That is the Hazel Park Police Department and Hazel Park Courthouse. I'm going to get that shot.
Yeah, let's get a nice shot of it. This is the outside.
Let's go.
Or at least a portion of it. We're going to get closer and closer to the good stuff in a little bit.
Now,
but first.
Now, the one thing that pisses a cop off, if you just want to be a dick. Now, it's not illegal to say this to a cop, but it would definitely get their blood boiling. You tell a cop when next time he's around, or you see him around, you tell a cop, you say, "You work for me, not the other way around." That will get him. Get a picture of that cop.
Oh yeah. I wonder where this one going. Before I can get a. Maybe. Because you got some officers, that's what they do. Seems as if because you get a gun, a nightstick, and a badge, and a uniform, you just run the damn country. You just run the damn world. And I'm not knocking those who do their job, because you have a few of those out here. But all it seems that they are overshadowed by, again, the jackasses like the one I had to put up with today. And those give the real cops a bad name. But that's okay, because you know what? They will be exposed.
Yes, they will. But we don't care if we have to expose them ourselves. We're going to do it.
Hey, time waits for no man, and neither does the revolution, the movement, however you want it to go.
Man, you should have got a picture of them. Hey, look, they were riding a motorcycle with no helmet.
Oh yeah.
Where's the cop pulling them over at? And they just went right in front of a police station as well.
Exactly.
Now where's the damn cop that pulls them over and gives them a ticket? Come on. Where's the harassment they receive?
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I was driving on 9 Mile in Greenfield. Now,
when was this?
It was Saturday. I was dropping my brother off. Now,
Saturday is Tuesday, by the way.
Yeah, I know I'm late, but so sue me. Anyway, I'm looking at my phone to check the time. Now, there was an officer that pulled right beside of me, and he was like, You know what the fuck you doing on your phone? I'm like, excuse me.
Were you driving?
Yes, I was.
You were driving while on the phone?
Not on the phone, looking at the time.
Well, if he feels, I mean, if he feels that you are on the phone while driving, that is I guess a danger hazard or something like that. But I mean, they can say something to you, and they can actually ticket you for that. You're legally not allowed to be on your phone or touching your phone while driving. That's why they make the Bluetooths and the wireless handsets.
Well, be that as it may, I haven't told the officer. I said, sir, I'm just looking at the time. Meanwhile, at least 3 cars had passed him up, and they were all, how you doing, on their phones, like literally having conversations.
They could give you a ticket. I mean, they couldn't take you to jail for that. That's only a ticketed offense. That's not a well, technically it's a serious charge, but the worst they'll do is give you a ticket for it.
Well,
I've never heard of nobody getting arrested for it.
Oh, well, I'll put it. I just asked him this. I just told you what I was doing. So was that a crime? And he just drove on. Yeah.
Well, if you had your phone in hand while driving, and he thinks that you're on the phone or using your phone, he could say something to you. But like I said, it's only a ticket offense. I've never heard anybody, being charged or taken into custody for it.
Well, again, it seems as if as many rules.
We have to again stay on public land.
Exactly.
Yeah,
you think?
We maintain public place.
Exactly. And that's how we plan on keeping it.
We don't plan anytime soon to make the police give them any reason to stop or fucking come and say something to us.
Well, I'll tell you what, at this point, even if they do come to us, there's no damn way that the revolution stops.
How you guys doing today?
You don't stop the evolution, no matter what. So.
Hey, there was 3 cops over there, dude. I said, hey, how you doing today? They seen that we were recording, and that we had papers in our hand, and they just did the wave.
Yeah.
That was it.
Last thing they want to do is get exposed.
They want to stay as far away from the camera as possible. That's why anytime you have any kind of run-in with the police, always videotape it. It's not for because you just want to be a dick. It's for your protection. They tell you to turn it off. You are legally allowed to record, like I was saying earlier, in a public place. You're allowed to record any public officer that you want. They work for the government. Remember that. They don't serve fucking the government purpose. They protect and serve us. We are legally allowed to observe them on the job. Don't ever let any cop tell you not to be able to record. Now he tells you to turn it off. All you got to do is say, well, if I don't have your consent, and because you do got to get an officer, person's consent to videotape you. Now, if you don't get the consent of the person, then just easily tell them, am I being charged with a crime? Now, if they say, oh, I just want to know who you are, well, then you just say, well, then you're going to have to consent to being video recorded and audio recorded. That's all you got to say. And if they still say no, well, then you just walk away. You say you cannot talk to them without their consent to being video recorded and audio recorded. Now, the good cops, the ones who actually obey the law and who do the right thing, will have no problem saying, okay, yeah, I consent, because they know that they do their job and they uphold the laws. Now, if if it's a bad cop, this is how you can always tell the bad cops and the cops who actually do their job. If they say no, they're most likely fucking either corrupted or they're bad. I've never heard of any cop who actually obeys the law and does what he's supposed to do saying no to being video recorded or audio recorded. So if a cop says no, you automatically assume, hey, this guy doesn't want to be put on camera because he knows he'll be exposed. So you do not want to upset him any further. We're gonna let this girl go by.
Okay.
Go ahead, man. Yep. But you just remember that. Any cop who does what he's supposed to do will always be consenting. Will always consent to video recording.
You put that seatbelt on.
Yeah, I know. She's all I don't.
So, well, gonna take another short intermission.
How much is the battery range?
To give this battery some rest, but we will be back with more of Muntzman TV, The Movement.